Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you about the struggle is real, and this is going to replace my monthly goals videos. This is a way for me to kind of document my journey as really truly building my side hustle into something more than what it is, and pretty much just for me, just to get it off the ground, because I stay in this holding pattern of not really getting off the ground. And through this, hopefully, as I talk through it each month, one, I'll find my own aha moments, and hopefully to help you as you are on your journey as well. So this month, the topic is, where do I fit in? So about a month or so now, I've been working with a business coach, and about a few weeks ago, she asked me a question. She asked me, how do you see yourself as a coach? I had this really strange, puzzled look on my face because I didn't know what she was talking about. So I asked her, well, how do you see me as a business? How do you see me as a coach? Because I'm not a business coach, but how do you see me as a coach? And she said, I don't see you as a stylist in the form of, going out, picking out clothes, shopping, being on photo shoots, this, that, and the third. But however, she said she sees me as fitting the life coach model, but using style as a way to build women's confidence and to help them position and elevate for success. So I thought about it for a little bit. And then afterwards, she said my homework was for me to look at life coach models and try to see how I actually fit into that. So as I did that, and I did definitely do the homework and took a look, and she was absolutely correct. I'm not a stylist in a traditional sense, but what I'm styling is for the inside so that it comes through on the outside. So even if you wear a brown paper bag, you can still pull it off and people are still going to say, oh my God, what does she have on? I want to actually, wear that, because for me, and as I began to look back at it, I began to really see how that made sense, because I'm always talking about how you have to dress from the inside out first, and it doesn't matter what you have on the outside because if the inside isn't taken care of, that's going to eventually shine through, and we want to work on the inside so that it matches your outside. So after that, another question she asked was, who do you want to serve? And I had to think again, because again, I have this huge list of people that I want to serve. I want to serve entrepreneurs, real estate agents, speakers, women in corporate America, which is also one of the other things of, well, where does that fit into the bigger scheme of things of other coaches such as myself? And it also comes to the old saying that they say, you really have to niche down. So from that, it was like, okay, you always have to do what you know. So what do I know well? I know women in corporate America. So now it's like, now I know who I am going to serve. So I know what type of model I have and who I am going to serve. So how does this help me in the long run? One, now I know who I'm going to serve and how I'm going to serve them. Right now, we're still trying to figure that out, but I'm very clear on the direction that I'm going to go. So I'm not going to have to create services or have, looking for things as simple as photos or articulating my value in any way of that from a stylist perspective, but as an image coach perspective with sort of like a life coach type of feel for it. So I am the person now that I'm becoming clear on it, because the reason why I wasn't elevating and doing what I needed to do and getting out of this main holding pattern is because I was never clear on what it is I wanted to do, who I wanted to serve. So it is very easy for us to find something and say, oh, I wanted to add that, or oh, I want to, you're taking inspiration from other people, and you're wondering why nothing seems to fit together, or how you're thinking of how it should go, but it doesn't fit right because you're not clear on it. So now that I am clear on who I want to serve and how to serve them in my capacity or form, now it's just a lot easier because now I can figure out what type of content I can create. Whether it's videos, whether it's podcasts, long form captions, live streams, the whole 9 yards. It's easier for me now to speak to that person because now I know who I'm speaking to, which also allows me to fit in to my mold and to the area of where I belong in this world of coaches and consultants, right? With that, now my messaging will become better. Now that I'm clear, it will allow me to now take what I have and begin to write it down and present it and for everyone to see, which is the hardest part for me. I find that doing the operations piece, setting up web pages here and there, blah, 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 that's the easy stuff for me. But the content, it's the hardest piece for me. But coming from that was, well, where exactly do I fit in? Am I clear on who I'm talking to? And now that I have the clarity of it, now it's going to make it easier for me. And how I came to that clarity is, well, who are you around most times? Well, I still work in corporate America, so those are the women that I talk to. The other thing that I realized is going through this whole trying to figure out where I fit in is that in this day of age of entrepreneurs, side hustlers, you realize that everybody's talking to the entrepreneur, but sometimes they forget the women, that there are women that are still in corporate America making great strides, doing well, and there are others coming up behind them that also want to make those same strides and do well and don't necessarily want to become entrepreneurs or create side hustles because they can be entrepreneurs, which is being an entrepreneur within a company, right? So they have to learn how to utilize their style and their dress and their image so that they can be seen and positioned and queued up for roles at some point when they are ready. And people will see them as a thought leader in their line of business that they're working in at their job or in their career field. So it makes sense for me to actually do that. Now, of course, starting out with the whole content thing, because it does make that helps me become a little more clear. I didn't say it was going to be easy because it is still not easy for me to do, but it gives me a path to take. And that's how I was able to really find out where I actually fit in. So I fit in helping and working with women in corporate America to build an image that will elevate their confidence and position them for success. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I can help everybody when I only need to help one person right now. And that allows me to fit in a comfortable space to where I feel comfortable with, because as you're doing this, you do have to feel comfortable. And I never felt comfortable as far as the styling piece, because even though I know I go shopping and put things together, but I think that wasn't my thing. Like, I don't necessarily want to go shopping per se right now, but not saying that won't come down the line in the future. But I'm not the person that people are going to go to say, hey, I need you to style me for my photo shoot. It's more of, hey, I'm looking to make this advancement in my career. This is where I'm going. I want to be, say, a director of HR in the next 2 years. How do you help me do that through my image? So I'll be able to walk you through and teach you how to begin to do small things to kind of do that. I always joke and say, I am the person that you come to before you go to a personal stylist, because sometimes they don't have the time to actually take you through the mindset and dressing you from the inside, because their job is to dress you on the outside to make you look good. I'm here to help you build a foundation for you to actually build that ideal wardrobe, which we do, but it's more of, I take it from the point of view of, it all starts in your closet, because my whole thing is, you have a lot of stuff that we hold on to. And before you can begin to build that ideal wardrobe that you want to have and you want to be that director one day, there's a lot of stuff that you have to let go of. And so that's where I come into play with helping. Now I will do, clothing and things like that, but that's not my primary focus. My primary focus is to help you look good and build confidence on the inside. So like I said in the beginning, even if you wear a brown paper bag, you will still be fly, and you will walk into a room and you will gain the attention, not because you have on a brown paper bag, no, but because your confidence shines through all of that, and they're seeing that and they're not seeing the brown paper bag. So I hope this made sense. I know a lot of times these episodes will probably be a little rambly, but I just hope that they help someone as they're going through their journey. And I wish, starting my journey and documenting it from the beginning will also allow me to find things and have my own aha moments as well. So with all of that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe and like this video. And with all of that being said, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.